I thought what I'd do is do a quick recap of all the trades I took today, and I'll try to make a habit of doing that if I can remember and have time. So the first setup is I took a short on vet, and the overarching idea was to tap this ascending channel, which we finally did. We'd slightly front run it before. We had the 786 here. We've obviously wicked aggressively through it, but I'm gonna go through my low time frame entry. It is a swing trade for me, and what I waited for was I waited for the price to come back down below these highs, and then I shorted the back test with my stop above the high. So obviously, price is rejecting from there. Whether or not this trade will work, we'll see. I will look to lock in TP1, particularly if I'll either have to take it manually if price hasn't done this yet, or if price swing failures these lows, that's going to be my TP1 if we get a reaction. If we just break below it, then I'm going to set a partial stop loss for 30% of my position just above this level. But ultimately targeting much lower into this descending channel, the middle of this range, and we'll see how that plays out. The next thing I was trading was Link, and I initially shorted up here. I got a TP1 here. I had two TP targets. Sorry, from this low. So just from this little consolidation pivot low, and then the lows of this range. Now, what happened? I obviously got some profits off the position, but then I added back to my position, and I added back to it on a retracement. And initially, on a really low time frame, I tried to wait for a reaction into the daily open. I added back here, and I got stopped out. But what I said even before price stopped me out is in the Discord group. I said if we swing failure this high, which means I get wicked out, and we come back below it, I will be opening my short again, because that's a separate setup. That's a liquidity grab, swing failure, waiting for price to move above the level and come back below it as your confirmation. It doesn't mean the trade will work. It just is what the entry triggered. So I took that short again. So initially short, take profits, added, stopped out, short again. Kind of just washing break even on this for now. But the idea of this short is, again, a high time frame idea into an ascending channel. We've wicked through it. Same thing, 786. It's almost the exact same setup as VET. 786, high time frame ascending channel, wick through it into the 786. They have almost identical price action. So I assume if one, either they'll both play out or they won't. I did have an interest I've been waiting for this level for a long time on FTM. So I was just showing an example here. And I wanted to come up into the 618 as it aligned with this ascending channel and swing failure this high. Now I didn't take the trade because I wanted to come up a little higher, and obviously we have a nice rejection, about 3%. Front ran my level a little bit, but I likely will still, if we can come up into this 618 and this channel and swing failure this high again, I'd be interested in that short. Yeah, other than that, was watching near. I have some levels above on near I'm interested in. Sorry about all the different colors. My charts are kind of like half in a new color scheme, half not. Into the daily open, near did come into this golden pocket, swing following this high at the time, but I did not trade that. I'd still like to push up higher into these levels. I'm still sitting in some shorts from like a week ago in Gala, XRP, and Ape, but lots of profits taken off those. But yeah, other than that, nothing. I didn't trade Bitcoin today. I pointed out today, I did a New York Open live stream, that we are swing failuring this high into the 786. Definitely probably scalpable. But I said I'm not going to trade it. I'm ultimately expecting these highs to get taken on Bitcoin at some point. And so I'm not that interested in this scalp here. Order flow wasn't particularly bearish, so I didn't trade it. But just aware of that level, swing failuring this high into the 786. Still would like to see these highs taken and maybe look for shorts up there. Some levels around 25,500, 25,000 even. The best confirmation for a swing would be to wait for this level to be lost as an entry trigger. But anyways, that's my recap for the day. Overall, winning, I think having a good, if I closed everything now, winning. But it's yet to be determined how well these trades will play out as swing positions. Very interested to see if this wick on link could resolve into a rejection. We'll see. All right. Have a good night.